So looking back when I grew up, I was not the youngest. I was the youngest of two older siblings. They were 22 and 20 years older than me, and they had children who were only 4 years younger than me. So growing up, my sister was like in her 30s and I was like 10, and then my niece was more like a little sister. She was like what, 6? And they had a lot of problems. All my older siblings had a lot of problems, like drug addictions, alcohol addictions, in and out of jail all of the time. A lot of my family was like that too, different aunts and uncles and stuff. My dad even had a lot of problems. And I became that person that, oh, I'm fine. I'm good. No need to look over here. Totally killing it. I'm doing good. No problem. And my mom, bless her heart, like, she had a lot to deal with. She was constantly racing from one dumpster fire to another dumpster fire. And I remember this one specific moment, this one specific event. I was in 4th grade, and we were doing an around the world food tour, and all of the moms had to make food, different cuisines from different places around the world. And mine was Japan. And so, my mom I think I took rice, made the rice and went and dropped me off. And she didn't stay. But everybody else's mom stayed through the whole event. And so because my mom didn't stay because there was some fire going on that she had to attend to, I internalized that as, well, I don't matter enough to like stay here and have this meal with me and with my classmates. And that was completely false, right? I mean, I was like the apple of my mom's eye. But as that 4th grader, having this thing happen to me, I internalized it as, I don't matter. Because I was doing good and I didn't need the attention, then I didn't get the attention. So 2 things happened. One, I formed this limiting belief that I don't matter. And the second one was how I acted outwardly is I became the entertainer. So if I was entertaining in a positive manner to get positive reinforcement, then that was how I got attention. So line that, and in my adult life, the I don't matter Nurse Ratched runs, and pretty soon I'm not able to sell what I want to sell in my business. I'm not even able to get traction on a really good offer that I know will help people, but because I don't matter, my voice doesn't matter enough to be strong for them and hold the space for them, then they miss the opportunity of really learning some fantastic things. Because of my limiting belief, I don't show up to a budding relationships. I was becoming friends with this amazing person, and she had a birthday party, and I was like, well, it's so far away, it doesn't really matter if I go or not. And it mattered. And she never talked to me again. Because what I do matters. What you do matters. What you have to say matters. So at the end of your life, if you struggle with this Nurse Ratched and you don't do anything about it, when you look back on your life and all of the things that you thought didn't matter, are you going to feel that way on your deathbed when you're going, well, it didn't matter if I went to support my friend. It didn't matter if I didn't go to see, my husband's play open. I went eventually, not to opening night. No, it didn't really matter. He wouldn't really notice. It didn't matter that I put my health on the back burner because there's other things that are more important at the time. Or does it? Or does it? Because I'm going to say that it does. So after a lot of inner work, because it's work, right? It takes time to unravel. However old you are, that's how many years you have to unravel to get rid of the limiting beliefs, these stupid Nurse Ratcheds that keep popping up. So, what did I do? I shall tell you. The very first thing was discovering, what was that event? And being able to look at it from a bird's eye view and detach my story from it and go, oh, well, that wasn't at all what I thought it was. That was a dumb story. Obviously, all Nurse Ratched stories are dumb, by the way. And then to be able to release it. to look at it and have a healing process. Go, thank you, I love you, I forgive you, I release you. You have to feel all of the feelings fully till there's nothing left, and then you can get rid of them. Because if you're not able to feel the feeling all the way, it'll stay there. It's like a little kid. It's like, mom, 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 mom. What happens when you ignore a little kid? They just get more annoying and more loud, and they tug on you. This is exactly what Nurse Ratchets do if you ignore them. They don't just go away. They get worse. So you have to feel the feeling all the way to then be able to release it. And since releasing that particular Nurse Ratchet of it doesn't matter, I'm able to show up confidently in my business. I'm able to have the sales conversations fully knowing that what I have to offer will legitimately help people. And what do people buy? People don't buy your service. People buy your confidence in your service, the confidence you have in your ability to help them. Right? So it's getting rid of these Nurse Ratchets so you can explode and step into your greater self. So my homework for you is to look back at something that's been recurring for you in your life over and over and over again and ask why. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Typically you have to ask yourself why a good 4, 5, 7 times before you can get to the root cause. And then you can change it. And that's where things get super, super exciting. Because now you totally have free will. You have choice. You go around thinking, yeah, I'm a human, I have free choice. No, you don't, though. It could be most of the time you operate from automatic. You operate from the Nurse Ratchets. Your Nurse Ratchets control all of your decisions until you are able to see them, because you can't change them until you see them. This is awareness. This is the very first step that we teach in the Freedom and Abundance course. Awareness. Oh, look at that. Why am I doing that? Now that I know it's there, I can make the choice. This is where you actually get free choice to choose something different, to believe something else. And it's powerful. It's powerful. Our ladies are 3 weeks in. They're in awareness. They're becoming highly aware of these bullshit Nurse Ratchets that run them ragged. They run their lives. And guess what? They're seeing them, so now they're choosing something else. In fact, we had a gal who was really resistant to doing cold calls. She discovered her Nurse Ratchet, was like, oh wait, shifted her mindset around it, made the calls, and has booked at least 2 big jobs, right? Like, she's getting traction. We're only 3 weeks in. We haven't even gotten to the action step, right? So the Freedom and Abundance Accelerator is 3 easy, simple phases. The first one is awareness. The second one is breakthrough. And the third one is inspired action. And so you have to, 1, become aware of what's going on in your life. Where are you? Do you like it or not? What's gotten you there? And how can we change it? Right? Breakthrough is discovering that you're not what your Nurse Ratchets tell you that you are, and being able to bust through those limiting beliefs so you can actually change and make a good new course for yourself, right? And then the inspired action bit is making the roadmap, deciding what are the biggest action steps that's going to get you the furthest, and then taking those. And they're inspired. Massive action and inspired action are completely different things, right? Anybody can be busy to be busy. Inspired action is taking the steps that are inspired from within you, right? It's a bigger why. It's something that pulls you forward. It's not something that pushes you with resistance, okay? So we're pulling you into your future life, your future self, your future greatness. And you get 90 days to do it, and you get 2 amazing coaches who will be there every single step of the way. What we aim to do is meld mindset and business. And so you get both sides of it in one cohesive 90-day program, and we guarantee you that you're going to get your 90-day results, or else we will continue coaching you until you do. I don't know anybody who does that kind of a guarantee. So we're about to open the doors to the next round. If you're interested, you want to learn more, drop a comment below. Go check out our website, Freedom and Abundance accelerator.com. Check it out, book a call, and we will talk to you then. I love you guys. Go destroy those Nurse Ratchets. Have a wonderful weekend.